So not the best day for the stock market today, guys, or for SoFi stock, which obviously we're going to break down in this video. We'll go over the charts, do an update. You guys know the drill, but let me tell you, man, today is not the best day by any stretch of the imagination. We have the Russell down 1.6% right now. The Nasdaq's leading the way. It's down 2.3%. And mind you, it's only 12:30 p.m. right now when I'm making this video. We have 3.5 hours left of trading, and we have the S&P down 1.3% as the Dow's holding up the best, but still down 0.7%. And mind you, the VIX is up a whopping 16%. So yeah, we have a lot to break down in this video. We're obviously going to go over SoFi. Maybe later in the video, we'll break down the markets, you know, the indexes here, the S&P and the Nasdaq a little bit more in depth. But before we actually dive into the video, guys, hit the like button and make sure to subscribe. I think 65% of you guys are not subscribed, and doing that is completely free. Do it down below, guys. I appreciate you all as always. And don't forget to get your free money from Moomoo, up to 16 stocks, each up to $2,000. Link down below. We'll talk more about that later, guys, the details. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive into it. So again, the entire market right now, all the indexes here in the US are getting destroyed. And you know, guys, when it's a day like this, when all the indexes are down, you know a lot of stocks, out there are not going to be doing well. Some are going to be doing way worse than others, and some outliers will be up, like today, where we have Humana up, we have Starbucks up, we have Merck. I think all three of those reported earnings, which we're not going to get into those in this video, but pretty much other than those, everything right now is in the red, and we have some stocks like AMD down a bunch. You guys probably saw my AMD video earlier today. We have, Roblox down, Nvidia's down, SoFi, which obviously we're going to cover today, that's down 5% right now, DraftKings, and the list goes on, guys. So yesterday on SoFi stock, you guys probably remember we downtrended all day, right? You guys probably remember that. Not too hard to forget at this point in time. So we started off the day yesterday at about $11, $11.15, and we got all the way down to about $10.30 by close, and today we hit $9.72. So we took the lows out from yesterday. Yesterday at close, we took those out by a mile, guys. No problem. We broke right through $10, and actually in the pre-market, initially at 5 a.m., we took the low out from yesterday's close, right? We hit 983, and then during the day, about an hour ago, we took out the low from the pre-market, right? So we're completely just taking lows out, lows out after lows, after low. You guys know what I mean, right? And now on the 5-day chart, if I pull this up, we are now falling under clearly, we were as of yesterday as well. The moving averages, we have a death cross here on the 5-day, 5-minute. And on the 10-day, 30-minute, now we're starting to fall under the 180 SMA, and we're starting to creep under $10, which really is not the best sign for the bulls in the short term. But is it the end of the world? No, it's not, guys. It is not the end of the world, and I'll show you here on the 20-day chart. We're still above the 180 SMA, and we're still holding the uptrend as of now. And let me actually pull up the channel tool. Are we still trading kind of in a channel here? Yeah, kind of. You guys see that here, the uptrending channel. Now we're pretty oversold after being overbought after earnings. Now, arguably, guys, we shook out all the weak hands, and we're at the bottom of this channel. This could be where we might, keyword is might, get another rally, which we're not seeing any signs of that quite yet. So don't get too excited, guys. And mind you, all the indexes now are getting destroyed, so we're not getting any signs of a breakout quite yet. But all I'm thinking is, or all I'm saying is, this could be where we get some sort of relief rally, maybe. So I'm going to set my alert. I think if we break back over $10, technically, guys, that'd be very good for the bulls. Maybe that'd be the confirmation we need to see for the start of maybe a breakout. And if you guys look here on the 4-hour chart, let me actually clear the drawing set very quickly. Remember, we called out the ascending triangle. This was last week, right? We called this out. We had this heading into this week. That obviously played out as we had earnings. We broke out. And now that we're pulling back, you guys can see we're now essentially testing, and mind you, here on the 4-hour chart, we're above the 40, or not the 40, the 4-hour, not the 4-hour, what am I saying? The 50 SMA and the 180 SMA. I'm freaking mumbling and jumbling all my, words here today, guys. We're still above the moving averages. And look, we're still technically above the $9.80 to $10, we're slightly above that still, resistance that was a big trouble spot for the stock ever since the middle of June, right? So technically the bulls, even though we're getting squashed right now all across the board, the bulls are still in charge, and that goes for the entire market as well, which we'll have, maybe we'll have some time here in a minute to talk about that, so make sure you guys stick on throughout the video. So at this point, I'm looking at $9.50 to $10 to buy the dip on SoFi. Myself personally, I'm not in it right now. I'm not in it as a trade right now. I did make money on it before, but I'm not in it right now. But like I said, I'm eyeing up a position here in this sweet spot, I think is what I'll call it. I think the sweet spot right here on SoFi is anywhere from, really, I'd say $9.25 to $9.50, maybe $9.75 where we are right now. And if this does somehow break under $9, that's not going to be good for the bulls. I'll say it right now. That would not be good, at least in the short term. Sure, long term, it's a different story. But in the short term for the charts, if it breaks under 9, that would not be good. But right now, we're well above 9, and I'm waiting for the confirmation as my alert is set at $10, and we'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens in this sweet spot, if you will, between $9.50 to $9.75, $9.25. And keep in mind, guys, there could be more downside. I mean, we're not really seeing a reversal on the intraday yet. You guys can see we're still pretty much at the low of the day today. So let's see. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and maybe I'll do a part 2 to this video, maybe later on tonight. So make sure you guys subscribe and hit that notification bell, because right now it's 12:40. We still have 3 hours left of trading. So if you guys want to see the analysis, the updated analysis to see how SoFi closed out the day, hit that subscribe button. We're almost at 30,000 subs too, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you all, as always. So let's quickly pull up SPY and Triple Q. Let me show you guys what is going on right now. So SPY's down a good 1.2% as of right now, and Triple Q is down 2.2%. So this looks pretty double toppy to me, guys, now that I'm looking at Triple Q on the 4-hour chart. You guys can probably see we have the one top at about 385 to 387, and another one here that we pretty much hit over the past couple of days being 385 as well. So we double topped, and now we're starting to head back to the 180 SMA, which you guys probably know, not only on Triple Q, but on SPY as well. That is held as support religiously over the past couple of months. I mean, literally pretty much every time we've pulled back, sure, maybe one time or a couple of times we've dipped under the 180 SMA, and even in those times we've rallied over it. But for the most part, we've held the 180 SMA every single pullback, and that's where it is right now. That's where Triple Q is, right around, 374 right now, and that's where SPY is as well. Let me pull it up and show you guys. SPY's sitting at roughly 450. Sure, it could have a little more downside. The 180 SMA is at 446. That is potentially where it could be going. But, as of right now, we're, right above it still, which is great. It's looking pretty good. The uptrend is holding, kind of like what I said here with SoFi. And really, guys, is anybody out there panicking? I don't think anybody out there is panicking. I think the call, or the catalyst today rather, was U.S. debt got downgraded, I believe. I forget exactly by who. I have to dive deeper into that. Maybe we'll make a video on that. But I think that is kind of what spurred the sell-off today. And really, guys, the market was looking for a reason to sell off. It's looking to grab at any reason, any excuse to sell off, and I think that's what it was today. And well, stocks are selling off, and again, the bulls are still in charge. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to get up to 16 stocks from Moomoo, the sponsor of today's video. Listen, guys, all you have to do is go down below, and once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, all you need is $100 off the bat. You get 5 stocks, each up to $2,000, and if you want some more stocks, why not fund your account at least $1,000? You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks, and if you want another stock, fund your account at least $5,000. On top of those 15 stocks, each up to $2,000, you also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which makes this promo a no-brainer. So use that link down below, and of course, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always, and with that being said, cheers. I'll see you in the next one.